Hey, Charlotte Reed here. Welcome to the ranch. I've been outside in the garden all day, and I remembered that I wanted to share the story of acne to beautiful skin. Okay? I love my skin now. No, I'm not saying it's perfect, but I love it because of where I came from. So let me share with you the story of how you can turn acne into loving your skin with the simple natural home remedies or natural solutions with the natural healing techniques that I have learned. I've learned several causes of acne, one of which I just learned the other week that you are not going to believe, and you've probably not even heard, but it makes total sense, and it just fits. Okay, and that's one of the causes, and with that cause, I will share with you the cure on this video. I'm going to share with you the cure to acne in this video. So watch out. Here we come. Are you ready? Let's go back in time to when I was a teenager. Teenage acne. Lovely. As if teenage years aren't bad enough. As if high school isn't challenging enough, let's add acne onto it. And it's bad. And the zits and the pimples. And it's horrible. And I can say this now because I have tapped it away. I have tapped away the emotions that I used to have with the frustration and the sadness and the anger and the embarrassment and the feelings of worthlessness. I've tapped and released those emotions so I don't feel that anymore. So I can talk about it. I can say the word zit. And when I used to be like, yeah, you don't say that. You don't say the word acne. Well, trust me, I can say it and I feel okay about it. Because I had it and it was horrible. The pain. When you grow your hair long and you have these glasses, that's what it was me. I was wearing the glasses and long hair and I'd hide behind them, But I wasn't the little dweeb. Okay, I was a little dweeb in high school. Yeah, I admit that I was. But trying to run for a student body office and then do sports too with all this acne going on, you're like, that doesn't fit, but I did it anyways. So acne. We tried everything. My mom took me to dermatologist after doctor, after dermatologist, after doctor, and they never really knew. They couldn't tell me why I had acne or why I suffered with it, but yet they were quick to write out a prescription. Here's an antibiotic, here's a cream, here's Accutane, which I never took because it was horrible and disgusting and I can't believe that stuff. Ooh! And then, don't eat chocolate, don't eat pizza, watch out for caffeine, da-da-da-da-da. And time after time after time, no one knew. And remember the one too is hormones. Oh, it's your hormones. Let's put you on birth control. As a teenager, you're like, but I don't ever have sex, so what's up with that? And did it help? Not really. Not really, but my periods felt better. Years later, that messed me up. Anyway, we'll tell a story about that later. But anyway, back to suffering as a teenager and trying everything. And all of the cool skincare lines that would come out, oh, I'd try them. All of the fancy, companies that would have these beautiful ones in the mall. They had the best skincare. Oh, and we'd try them all. They were wonderful for a while. Except for some of them when they would make you break out right away and you're like, holy cow, that's worse. And it wouldn't go away because I'm like, okay, maybe it's just cleansing, right? Maybe it's just cleansing and it'll go away soon. Nuh-uh. Try like 2 weeks later and you're like, flared up, strawberry red, bright tomato. I'm not going out in public like this. So anyway, tried everything, right? But you know what? I can't say everything because I was not one to go get in my fridge and rub the egg or honey or mayonnaise or strawberries or whatever. I wasn't one to go rub that stuff all over my face because you know what? That's food. I'm going to eat it, not wear it. So after I graduated from high school, my acne would go like this, up and down, up and down. And so sometimes it'd be great, sometimes not. I went to college and, same thing, up and down, up and down. So then, let's see, later got married. It was okay when I got married, thankfully, for the, I was dating, and then, a year or two after that. And then it came back and forth and back and forth. And I thought, oh, okay, people say that when you have a baby, it'll go away. Well, it kind of did for a while, and then it came back worse. And then my acne came back as adult jawline acne. Like the worst ever. And it's just these big, huge pustule pimple zit things that are just big and they're just there and they hurt. Like you think zits here hurt? Oh, here is worse. Yeah, adult jawline acne, it was atrocious and it was embarrassing. And I'm like, really, have I not suffered enough? Seriously. So when I was pregnant with my second child, I go to a new dermatologist and he's like, I got this cool laser and it's totally safe while you're pregnant. So he zaps me. And every time he zaps me, like it's just this big and you just zap, 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 I'm jumping and I'm like, holy crap, that hurts. Well, pregnant. Now, duh, not a good idea. Avoid that. That was not a good idea. And I haven't grown like facial hair or anything in my whole cheeks here for like years. So I don't know what that stuff did to me. That was crazy. Anyway, so, and then shortly after that, thankfully, I discovered the oils. And you've probably heard that a little bit of the tea tree or melaleuca oil is great, yeah. So is, there's a blend called something about skin clear stuff, and I rubbed that, and that would help. And then there was, what's the other one that would help? Some lemongrass, but I don't really like the smell of that one. Lavender didn't, I don't really like lavender, but the melaleuca helped a bunch. So that one was cool. So I'm like, cool, I'm getting some relief, that I'd rub the stuff on, and then a day or two later, rubbing it, and it'd be disappeared the zits. So that worked. Cool. And then I went to a convention. I decided that, you know what, I'm going to go learn more about this stuff, the oils. So I went to convention, and they had just taught us. Oh my gosh, I took notes and recorded everything and just took notes. And I learned and I discovered that not only your food we eat, obviously. Back in high school, do you remember hearing don't eat pizza, don't eat chocolate, and caffeine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, of course. That's going to contribute a little bit too, but there's other things that are bigger contributors, okay? I learned that the health of my guts is going to show up in my face. And so I'm like, ew, what does that mean? Well, there's a cleanse with some of the oils in it that I would take as a pill, and I just do it now once a month because it's going to cleanse and clean out, kill all of the bad bacteria, candida. Hello, candida. Have you ever thought about that? That candida is the cause and problem, one of the many, cause of the acne? Well, I didn't, but I'm like, the minute I heard that, it's like something resonated with me, and I'm like, holy crap, true. Oh my gosh, that's me. And so when I heard that, I just felt that resonate with me, and I knew that candida was one of my causes of acne when I was growing up. I'd never heard that before in my life until the past, few years ago. So I grabbed that monthly cleanse, and I took that monthly, and then after you kill off the bad bacteria, you got to put the good bacteria back in you, but make sure that you use a probiotic that is really good and very strong and potent and powerful, and it will get where it needs to go and do what it needs to do. Don't just buy one from the supermarket, because that's not going to do it, okay? You got to get a good one, so get the best. Okay, so after we do get rid of the candida, then I discovered the skincare line with the oils in it. And I thought, okay, I'll try it. Why not? Yeah, tried everything else, right? Tried it. Got home, the wash, toner, there's this cool serum that like makes your wrinkles disappear. Yeah, that was cool. And then the lotions, 2 different kinds of lotions, like one heavy and one thin, And now there's like another scrub, and then there's a mask too that's coming out. So I can just take care of my skin, and I love it. It's so fun. You do it all at once. You pick and choose what works for you. And I can share the regimen with you on another video. But for now, that skincare line with the oils in it, oh man. I noticed immediately, A, it didn't make me break out. B, my skin started glowing immediately when I started using that 3 years ago. It'll be 4 this fall. I've been using it, no, it's probably 3 years because it was a year into, anyway, sorry, 3 or 4 years I've been using it, and I have not looked back since. I have not tried another product. My skin has been, my tone is more even, my texture is fine and smooth, my pores are smaller, I don't break out like hardly ever unless I have an issue with the next one that I'm going to tell you about. Anyway, so let's see, my tone, my texture, my pores. I love my skin because of that skincare line and what's in it. The oils are in it. And none of the bad stuff, none of the bad junk. So I love the skincare line. Makes me love my skin. So then I'm using it for a few years, using the oils here and there to take care of the spots. And then, of course, I realized, hey, you know what? I think my hormones are still a little bit crazy here and there, which could be causing some of my little occasional flare-ups, like that time of the month, right? So then, thankfully, I discovered this woman estrogen balancing natural pill. It goes with the oil company, has the oils in it. Anyway, and so I take that occasionally when I feel like I'm a little out of control. So I can be more even or happy, Anyway, so I take that, and that helps to decrease some of my issues also. And then just last week, I discovered the other major cause of acne. Craziest thing. I'd never really thought about it before, but now it makes total and complete sense. I think back to when I was a teenager and when it would flare up as an adult, and every time it would flare was during a very stressful, okay, stress, that's a given, right? Yeah. But emotionally challenging time when I would stuff my emotions. If I didn't take time to stop, feel the emotion, express them, and clear them, I would suffer. Okay? There was something going on in my emotional state that would show up in my skin as acne. And so there's a way, if this has resonated with you, hey, emotions, yeah, it could be an emotional challenging time, or you're like, no, you're pretty put together. You know, if you're thinking, oh, I don't have an emotional issue, I'm pretty put together. Dude, you're real with yourself, okay? Look, because I'm thinking right now of a young lady who I just saw with this horrible acne. My heart aches, my heart breaks for her. I just met her the other day, and she had this horrible acne with like divots and mountains and like just this face, and you're like, oh my gosh, when you look at her, that's all you can see, and that's horrible. And that doesn't have to be that way. You can love your skin, and you can feel good, and it can just glow. It's supposed to glow. We should glow. So anyway, so I saw this girl, and I knew her mom, and the mom would say, you know what, she's a really put together girl. She doesn't really have any emotional issues. She's very expressive, and she's happy. And I look at her and say, I can see right now that she is trapping and holding some emotions right now. And one of the emotions that she's trapping that perhaps it was a cause of some other acne issues that I've read in the book is instability and fear of lack of routine. Like you get too into your routine and you expect that routine, and you have many fears because of trying things new, or things don't go the way that we plan. Anyway, so there's some fear issues and insecurity and instability, and those are going to come out as acne, along with other emotions that have been stuffed and repressed. So here's what you do. Not only do you use the Candida cleanse, okay, but also the vitamins. You got to make sure that you're feeding your body good, wholesome a vitality pack, okay? Good, wholesome vitamins. You've got to have the vitamins because that's the core foundation right there. Okay, so get rid of the Candida, get in the vitamins, the skincare. You want to glow, get the glowing, okay? And the oils come with it because the oils are going to go with it to spot treat, okay, and take care so you have a healthy, glowing, happy skin and take care of those random flare-ups, okay? The next thing you want to do is think about the emotions. If you can tie it to an emotion right now, awesome, do that. Clear that emotion now. If not, you'll need to muscle test. See my other videos on how to muscle test to find out what emotion is trapped, okay, and struggling, okay, and coming out in your skin. So for instance, there's a standing muscle test or the hand, the chain link. I'm going to show you. You would ask the question of, is the acne in my face caused by a trapped emotion? And you would say yes or no, okay? And if it's a yes, then you would say okay. And then use the chart, okay, from the emotion code. Use the chart to discover what trapped emotion it is. Discover that for yourself. When you hit on it, when you're like, oh, it's insecurity, holy cow, you're going to be like, yes, it is. I want to release that. So then you would ask, you're going to do several things. Number one, ask, okay, may I release this trapped emotion of insecurity that is expressing itself as acne in my face now? And then you do the emotion code steps, okay, which is basically rub your hands here because we're magnetic. We're magnetically releasing, okay? Clear that. You can also run the script from Feelings Buried Alive book. And then you can also do some tapping. Remember, see my other videos on tapping, and you can tap away. Even though I have this acne, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I have acne. Okay, I have acne. Deeply and completely live and accept myself. I have acne. Okay, ooh, I have beautiful skin. Okay, that was the fastest round of tapping I've ever done in my life. Whoa! So anyway, use the different healing modalities to help clear up that acne, because not only is it physical, but it's also emotional. Craziest thing ever. Okay? So once we realize this and the true root cause of our own acne, we can say goodbye to that junk forever. We don't have to have it. Let go of that limiting belief that we have to have it, because we don't. We can let go of the acne. Let it be clear. Enjoy beautiful skin. Remember, we're supposed to glow. We are supposed to glow. We are beautiful human beings. We are supposed to glow and enjoy and love our skin. And it's simple. You just have to have the tools and the knowledge. And I've shared with you a little bit of the knowledge. I want to share with you more in the next video on how else you can let go of that limiting belief and give acne the kick to the pants that it deserves. Because acne is crap and you don't have to suffer from it. You can have freedom. You can have peace and love your skin and your face. So right now, go to essentialoilsecrets.com and get your own sample of my favorite acne blend. I will send it to you in the mail, lickety split, and you can have your own acne blend of oils to try on your face to spot treat. And then that's where you're also going to learn about the Candida Cleanse, the vitamins, the Vitality Pack, and the skincare line that I love and swear by. I use it every day. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Glowing skin. We want to glow. Okay, for the other emotional clearings, you need to see the other videos on this page. So go ahead and go to Essential Oil Secrets right now and claim your free sample of your own acne blend so that you can give it to the loved one who you're thinking about right now. Okay, Charlotte Reed from Empowered Healers. See you at essentialoilsecrets.com. Okay, go now. Love you. Bye-bye.